It's your favorite nephew cousin. Back with another one, ain't you? Yeah, I had to switch it up. Right. So yesterday I was telling y'all pretty much your biggest, I would say your biggest weakness can be your biggest strength. Somebody felt it was cool, moving on, we could tell who's fearful out there and who got that weakness, right? Anyway, moving on. Yeah, moving on. It's a Thursday video right here, so I'm gonna tell you things change. So get used to it. Yep, things change. So get used to it. That's the one. I'm gonna tell you why. It's so important that we know that and keep that in our minds and have that lesson so we can be ready to go. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because people be wanting things to stay the same. They hate when things change. They hate when, they gotta reinvent themselves or do something new. Like you could tell, and then they start crying, complaining, whining, and woo, because they hate change, right? It's I'm telling you, your favorite nephew cousin used to be there on my hated change. The only change I really liked was quarters, right? Real shit, real shit, real shit. With change, yeah. With things change, okay. So get used to it. Yeah, that's how you gonna survive anyway. Being able to adapt. We was talking about that the other day, right? I was telling y'all how to adapt. Adapt is important because to be successful, you gonna have to adapt. You gonna have to figure out something to keep the ball rolling, or you gonna have to figure out a way to hang in there, right? But I think this one is so important. Things change, okay. So yeah, yeah, okay. So get used to it. I know it's the irony, and I forgot, is that a double negative? I guess what y'all call it, but it just makes sense because, like I say, things ain't gonna be the same forever. You ain't gonna be traumatized forever. At least I hope. Eventually, you gonna get healthy, right? I mean, you still gonna have to deal with that life. Eventually, you ain't gonna be broke. Eventually, you ain't gonna be sad. Eventually, you ain't gonna always feel like you can't win, right? Eventually, you gonna catch a win, and you still gonna have to deal with that, right? You gonna be like, this is what it feels like, and your favorite nephew cousin probably gonna be like, dap you up and be like, yep, that's it. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, right? Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you that, and then not all change is bad. Like I know it's cliche, and you probably heard it before, but you probably did need to hear it in that moment. Not all change is bad. Seriously. That's why I like the quarters. Nah, fucking with you, fucking with you, fucking. But seriously, not all change is bad. Look at it as a new experience to learn something and being able to adapt. Yeah, to acquire more tools for your tool belt. Seriously, the more you know, right? The more you know. Mhm, mhm. I think, yeah. I think the easiest way to get over that is just using it as that. Seriously. The more you know, the more I can still be able to adapt. The more I could get things done. The more I could actually shine and thrive and get through what I'm needing to get through. Right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm already knowing y'all don't like change, right? Y'all don't be liking how I be changing my backgrounds and shit. Yeah, y'all really want me to go back to the old one when I used to be in the garage, right? That's what y'all wanted, right? Or the closet from what season 2, I guess. Yeah, that's what y'all want when I was sitting down and smoking with y'all every day, right? That's what y'all want. Yeah, or when I was going live, right? See, but your favorite nephew cousin has to adapt, switch it up, right? It, I'm telling you, you have to start with that. You have to be able to be okay with, hey, things are changing around me. Let me not panic. Let me just take a second. Yeah, take a second, stand back, and realize that, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this. Cool. More tools for the tool belt, right? More knowledge. What more power? Seriously. Mm-hmm. Um, Newer experiences, more experiences, man. I can go about this all day, but I really got stuff to do, and fucking mouth dry, and I just had some water, you know. But yeah, seriously, things change. Okay, so get used to it. Right, that's the one.